back to Code Graver section. On this module, we are going to be talking about arithmetic in JavaScript. Let's just go ahead and dive right in. So all what we have here, I'm just going to clear it up and choose only an H1. So welcome to arithmetic in JavaScript. So I want to have this capital letter. Alright, all four good. We don't need all these guys anymore. We don't need it, and that's way too long for us to deal with. Too long. So I'm just going to grab this up like that. Alright, good. So if I refresh this now, we have welcome to arithmetic in JavaScript. Then maybe I can bring this down a bit now. Okay, let's just go ahead and look at some arithmetic. What is arithmetic? Back then inside mathematics, we've been taught a lot of arithmetic by our mathematics teacher, and it's just a way of manipulating or handling numbers and trying to do some calculations on them, like addition, multiplication, subtraction, modulus, division, and some other BEDMAS or PEDMAS principle, or BODMAS you call it, anyone. Okay, let's go ahead and dive right into. I just want to click something. The first one I want to introduce to you is simple arithmetic like addition. So let's just do add. So I'm going to be using function of add for add, and in order to get this real quick, real time, so I'm going to make it like a calculator application, so we can be able to carry out a lot of different arithmetic on it. There I'm just going to say, I'm going to specify an input type of text. So the name is going to be so first number, I'm just going to be having first number, second number. Those are the two that we are going to have, because in this tutorial the calculator we want to build is going to be very basic. So I'm just going to say the name is num1 and the ID is num1 too, so like there. So that's not real part. So let's create the second one. So the second one is text, and I'm going to name it num2. This is going to be num2. So real quick, so let's go ahead and create the function of add. So function of add, I actually like to have the instinct of function in JavaScript, because I believe if you want to do anything, just wrap it in between the function, then call the function is going to allow you to do that real quick. But in some scenario, you might just decide to write a pure JavaScript instead of putting in a function. Let's go ahead and get num1. So the first thing I'm going to do is let num1 equal to document. So you should have been familiar with this tag now. I have num1, then we just get like that, so we can see num2 equal to the same thing by ID of num2. Good, too good, like that. So we just want to add, so we can say let sum. So the sum of num1 should be num1 dot value plus num2 dot value, and there we don't have an output for this, so we need to specify an output, so where the output of our calculator is going to show up. So in this case, I'm just going to have a paragraph and put an identity of our output, or can call it equal to, let's do output. I don't waste much of time right here. So right here, so sum of num1 num2, there we decide to just let our output, so the same syntax equals to document or get element by identity of outputs. So you can just say output dot inner share equals to sum. So maybe we should just, I'm just trying to be, maybe we can do the sum of num1 dot value, and you can just concatenate another guy right here, and like there, num2 dot value, then we can say is plus sum. Real quick, that's very sweet. So let's just go ahead and do our calculator. I think I should pull add. Good. So we're just going to enter one number, like let's say 2 plus 3, add it's the sum of the sum of 2 3 is 23. That kind of mathematics is very wrong, and I actually know the reason why, and that is because this type of variable I'm using here, it is just nothing but a string. So when I put in text right here, so it's seeing them as a text. Instead of text, I know deep down it should be number, but there is a way I can do it. I can just write text there and grab it to a JavaScript code. Let's do it again. So if you go like 2, if you go like 3, if I print it out, it said the sum of 2 and 3, the sum of 2 and the sum of 2 and this is 23. Is it 23 really in mathematics? That's really bad. So let's check this back. So we have this dot value plus this dot value, and it's concatenating them instead of seeing them as an integer to just go ahead and put the sum, then print the sum. To do that, we can just cast them as number. Or before we go, let's just do something like type of. So if we can get the type of this, we can know what to solve. Type of sum. So it's going to return the type of sum to us. So let's just do 3 2. So it's string, and I know that is really why it's concatenated. They said it's string. So the only way is to do casting. You can just change this to number by using the number method. So we do the casting, can do number. So just call this number method on it, so we will be able to convert it to number. Then we can go this way right here to say number. So that's it. It's fixed now. Let's go ahead and use our calculator. 2 plus 3 said is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. We can try like 23 plus 10, and that's going to be 33. So 23 plus 10 is 33, and that is how we create the sum of our calculator. So let's just go ahead and create the subtraction of 18. So to do that, so this method is simple. We're just going to copy and paste it, except we are going to change some value like sub, which is for subtract, and where we are subtracting, we really know that we want to do this, so put minus here, and that is the main thing. So the number I use here is a casting. I use it to actually convert the string value that is coming. I use it to convert it to I can just put it back to text. It's still going to work. I use it to convert it to number. So if it's coming before, just bring about to number. That's all. So this is not sum, this is sub right now. Oh my god, we can't use sub. So let me just add some underscore right there, so I can just say underscore. The reason why we can use sub because the name of the function is sub, so we can just use underscore sub is equals to this minus this. So another thing I noticed is that I didn't actually try to clear the value of the input, so I can just say num1 dot value is equal to this, and I can do the same to num2 dot value equal to this. So to clear this what's it called, the input up, immediately I click on the button. So let me do the same routine real quick to this guy. Okay, so we have the add, then we should go ahead and have the subtract. So subtract, the short form we gave it was just sub. Alright, refresh this now. So we have the add, we have the sub, and it said 0. The sum of this is actually 0. Let's go 2 3 subtract. It said the sum of 2 3 is okay. Sorry, I haven't changed that in the code. We need to correct that. So it's not the sum, the subtraction. Okay, good. Subtraction of dash and dash is that. So let's go, like, let's say we have 20, we want to minus 10. It's going to be minus subtraction of 20 and 10 is 10, so it works. We can just put in any value, probably like 1000. We want to remove 100, say subtraction of 1100 is 900. So that is how we can create some kind of a very quick arithmetic calculators. So let's check some other stuff. So let me just add in like multiplication, mults. So I'm just going to be like mults, division. So you can put like div. Okay, can just put like mode for mode. I think I've actually took this kind of topic before. I'm just trying to show you how you can use this with input tags, and let's mix things around to really make sense right now. So what we have mode, div, and mode. Let's create that real quick. So the first one is multiplication. So to clear this, to make it very simple for us, so we already have the function. So just say mults, and for multiplication, so we use asterisk in programming. So where are you? We use that asterisk in programming to represent multiplication. Then we can call this mults like there. So we can say is mults. So mult is mult. You can click this, then it's not subtraction. Then we can go like multiplication. Okay, that's really cool right now. So we have sub. Oh my god, this is not right. This is not right. Subtract. This is multiply. So let's just bring it down. Multiply. Okay, so this is going to be divide, and this is going to be modulus. Alright, good. So let's just try the multiply. So we've actually, no, this English is not correct. It's not multiplication, the multiple. So it should be the multiple. So the multiple like that. So that's not very bad. Let's go. Okay, so 2 times 3. So what's going to give us a 6 of 5 times 6 multiply, so it's 30, which is really correct. Then we can just go ahead and do the divide now. So the method is also similar, it's just that we need to change this. So we use the div instead. We use the div. So that was just very simple by just using the forward slash. So for division, forward slash for division, we can just say this is not mod anymore. This is, oh my god, control D. So this is div like that. So the division of, that's what I want to do. So let's try this out. If everything works out, see. So what we want to divide, let's try to divide 10 by 5. So divide, said that's true. The division of 10 and 5 is 2. Oh, that is very right. 100, right? So 100, like how many 5 comes in 100? Divide it, said we can see 20, and this is really working really nice the way we thought it would be working. Let's do the last one real quick. So mode division, then let's go to modulus. So modulus actually also always go with remainder, isn't it? So we can just go like modulus for the percent sign. So the percent sign actually represents modulus, and this is going to work. I just want to keep this the mode of, okay, so let's go ahead and do this to underscore mode underscore, so like that, that's good boy. So let's try it. So do we have, let's say we have 101, we are texting for 5 and do the modulus. It said the modulus of 101 is 1, and that is true. The remainder of when we try to divide 101 and 5 is actually 1. So this is a very simple basic calculator. So what I want to do is just go ahead and undo some kind of a complex mathematics issue. Probably you try to how you can convert from degree to Celsius, from Celsius to Fahrenheit, and from Fahrenheit to Celsius, or you try to build a web application that can convert naira to dollar. So that's going to be your assignment. I want to see you real quick. Thank you. God bless you. So see you in the next tutorial.